So, you've decided you want to start an eBay business and you're wondering how to do it. What does it really take to start an eBay business? Is it viable? Well, it is. It's a good thing and it's a good place to start. If you're a beginner online and you want to start a business, eBay is a good place to start. Why? Because you get your feet wet. You really start to understand how to promote your business, what to do. eBay has a lot of tools, some education, and so on, and it's a good place to start. Would you want to stay there forever? Well, it depends on your business. Some people have full-time income on eBay, but it does take time. There's a lot of hype on the internet. They tell you, oh, you can become rich overnight on eBay. Well, that's not true. It's not true at all. It never was true. And even today, there are people who make a good living, but it takes time. And if you're more advanced, of course, there are other options, and I have an option for that on my site where you can just build a store outside eBay. But if you have no experience, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Just stick with eBay and you'll learn something. So what do you need to know? Well, you need to know, first of all, that it is a business. It's not a tea party. It is really a business. You can make money, but you have to set it up like a business and start. And you need to know the right people to teach you. You need people who know, people who are doing it every day, people who know, but most importantly, people who can teach. There are plenty of people out there who want to tell you that they really know. Well, they may, and maybe they don't, but they tell you they do. The most important thing is how somebody teaches you, and that is critical because you can get so confused so quickly by people who click here, click there, click here, click there, and the first thing you know is what? And then the product suppliers. There's a lot of people out there who tell you, oh yes, there's lots of products. You can get products from China, from all kinds of places. Yes, you can, and it's true. But not all suppliers want to deal with eBay people. Not all people are happy to deal with small sellers. Which ones are they? How reputable are they? Will you get your money back if things don't work out? What happens? What's your shipping what are your shipping charges? And all kinds of other things. So you need to find someone who has collected all these suppliers who are willing to work with eBay sellers and who are honest and down to earth. And there is on my site, again, a resource for that. Now, the first thing you do is you decide on a product. So just decide on a product. Just go for it. There are a million products outside the world, and you'll find that people talk about niche, 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 and that's all great. So if you're interested in something, go for it, but do your research. So create yourself a spreadsheet with all the information about the item and the particulars of the item, the wholesale price if you can get it, the eBay prices, the eBay fees, the Amazon price, the Amazon fees, and so on, and see if it's profitable or not. Go to Amazon, look at the book section into the magazine, see what people are talking about, what they want. And then go to eBay and research what things are selling for. So what you do is in the search box, you just put what you're searching for, and there's an advanced search. So click on advanced search, and inside advanced search, click on completed listings. Enter, and what it will do is it will give you a listing of all the things that have sold and not sold in the past little while. And all the numbers in green means that it has sold. The second step is do more research. Go and visit some stores on eBay. Visit some stores on Amazon. Find out what the terms of sales are, what the policies are, what the pictures look like, what kind of shipping they're doing, all kinds of things, the titles, the headings. All of these kinds of things can really help you out later on. And know this, that just because something is popular, it doesn't mean that you can make money at it. A lot of people might be making money at it, but they've been established for a long time. They have a customer base, and they can manipulate their marketplace the way you can't when you're starting out. So check out the competition and find out what they're doing. Find out what their style is, where they advertise, how they reach their customers. Do they have a blog? Are they on social media? Where exactly are they and what are they doing? Then test things out. So how can you test things out if you don't have a product? Well, go to an auction or go to a sample sale or go to a discount place. Buy a few items and list them on eBay. Try it out. See what happens. Now, a lot of people get really hung up on the name. Okay, so you've decided you're researching one product. Create a name and go on it. Like the best way perhaps to start on anything is just to register with eBay with your own name. And if you register with eBay with just your own name, then you can go from there. If you want a company name, then create it in such a way that it has in the name exactly what you're selling and some kind of descriptor. And you'll see, like, for instance, if your name is John Adams and you're selling comfortable walking shoes, then make your name something like Adams Comfortable Walking Shoes. So when people are going on the internet, they'll find you. If they're going for comfortable shoes or whatever, they'll find you. And that's always a good idea. Eventually it becomes your domain name and so on, and it's something that you have, something that you can get yourself involved with. The good thing about the internet is if it doesn't work, you drop it and you move on. You just keep moving until you find something that works for you. And unlike a brick and mortar place where you just can't change your mind that quickly because it costs you thousands of dollars to set up the store, here relatively inexpensively you can change your mind, or you can add other businesses. It's really quite simple on the internet, even though that all of the structure that goes around your site is not so simple. Now, if you liked it and you wanted to learn more about eBay, then what I would suggest that you go to the expert. I have on my site www.wizetime, wizetime.com. It's wizetime, and wise is spelled with a Z.com. And what you'll find on the left-hand side is a resource for learning how to sell on eBay. This particular individual is a titanium eBay seller. He's been on eBay for a long time. He sells today on eBay, and he can teach. That's the most important thing. He can teach, and he has a lot of great resources for you. So if you want to get started and you want to learn the right way right from the beginning, then please click on that link and go to the site and purchase his material. You won't regret it. It's inexpensive and it gives you everything you need to get started. After that, well, there are other things you probably can do, but for the time being, when you're just getting started, this is a great resource. I wish you well. I wish you great success, and I know that if you're interested in this, you can make it.